check on your friends that have toddlers. Check on us. We are going through it. I tell you, I promise you, I am not having any more kids. Like, I'm not. Like, look, look at my camera. Wow. Just when I decided that, breathe. Hello, guys. Can't see. I know. Just when I decided I was going to take my YouTube career seriously, I was so happy. Like, I'm going to come back. I'm going to be vlogging, doing a lot of vlogs and everything. And if you know me, I'm not someone that really likes using my phone to actually, like, I don't know. I just love, like, I used to love. You all know the Canon G7X Mark II, right? I'm sure you're waiting to hear the story and why I'm saying I won't have any more kids, because this was not done by an adult. It was done by a boy that is barely even, he's not even 2 years old yet. And they say there's something called the crazy twos, but I feel like my boy is already in his own crazy era, like, because I don't understand. Like, I'm supposed to be crying. I have cried. Don't get me wrong. I have actually cried. I think I cried on Saturday when it happened, and I was just like, I have to come and talk about it because, hey, God, everything I go through from now on, you guys will have to share it with me. You guys will also you have to calm me down because this boy, hey, God, hey, like when you can't cry again, you just start laughing. I know if you're not careful, that one is the beginning of madness. Hey, God. So, guys, I had just decided that I was going to take my YouTube career seriously. On Saturday, um, I was going to do a vlog, right? And I was cooking. So I was like, okay, let me just do a day in my life. Since it's Vlogmas, December and everything, I want to follow the whole Vlogmas trend and everything. And I taken my camera. It was inside this pouch, by the way. I usually just keep in this pouch. So I had put it on the cabinet, like the table, sorry, like what they call that thing in the kitchen. You shall know what I'm talking about. I put it there and I was trying to wash the ingredients of what I was going to use. I was making them akara, that's kose. So I just kept it on the table there. This boy's hand cannot reach it. On a normal day, his hand not reach him. But what happened? I was backing that view and he came and I'm like, oh, Liam Boski, how are you? Because he just woke up, he wanted his milk. So I stopped what I was doing. I gave him his milk. Now tell me why I am washing beans, because I want to wash it and I didn't want to like record the part of like me doing the beans and everything. I just wanted to like get everywhere neat and everything. I was doing that. Next thing, I just said, pow on the floor. As I look back, guess what? This boy had stacked, like we have like this pack of water, like bottled water. I think he had put it to the side. I don't even know when he was doing all that thing. That's what I don't understand. Because I was giving him milk. Like a moment you are drinking your milk. So how did you get there? Even me too. How was I zoned out that I didn't even, of course I was backing him. So there was no way I could have seen him. Like this might sound like I'm not making sense to anybody that does not have a kid or that has not experienced a kid. So please don't come and tell me that I'm overreacting, because I can't imagine how he pushed the pack of water to that side, bottled water, and climbed on it and decided to, I think this was hanging out, and he fell it down. And immediately when I heard that sound and I turned back, my mind just knew that it's over. And that particular Saturday was like voting. So my nanny didn't even come. We were at home together, my husband, and I saw that scene and I froze. I was in denial. And he was standing there, he was smiling with one hand on the table there, and the other hand, he had his bottle, he was drinking his milk, and he removed it and he smiled at me. And I was like, Liam Boski. But the first motherly instinct thing to do was to carry him down because I was scared. Like, I don't want him to fall down, of course, because my child is more important than any material thing, of course. And I took the bag because the camera was inside, and I did like this, like, and I could hear, like, let me do that so that you guys can hear. And I touched like this. Hey! I screamed, and my husband quickly came outside. I was like, what? And I just fell to the floor and I started crying. And he was like, what? Why are you crying? What's going on? Liam, is he okay? I was just there. They're just like, someone was like, so he came and he looked at the bag and he opened it, and I was there, I was just sobbing and crying. And when he saw it, he was like, what happened to your camera? And I'm like crying there hysterically, like seriously crying. I was literally sobbing, and I was, God, I don't even know how to explain this thing to you guys, but I really cried so hard. And I was like, maybe this YouTube thing is not for me. Maybe this is a sign from God. But then I don't think that God would put me in a situation whereby I would just be so hurt by a certain situation, right? And I cried. And my husband was just trying to console me. And I was like, this camera. Do you know the backstory about this camera? Do you know why it is so like sentimental to me? I bought this camera with my money. This is G7X Mark II, Canon G7X Mark II. I bought it when it just came out. I think that was 2019. I had saved my entire savings from uni. My dad used to give me pocket money, and I used to be a good, I used to be able to save money a lot. Very, very good when it comes to savings. And I took all my money and I invested and bought this camera. This camera is about 5 years old. I don't know how someone will break something that's older than them. I don't understand. This is the most expensive thing I own with my money. Yes. Y'all go and check out how much this is retailing for like right now because it's not cheap. It doesn't even work again. Trust me. Just see this. How can it even work? I don't even know if it's working because this is the screen that comes with it. And if you know the Mac, it goes like this. It's like this. It flips. You flip it like this. So when I'm recording, I can see myself. But right now, are you seeing this? Even if I now say, okay, how would I even record it? It's port. Even to close, you cannot close. I have to close it like this now. You could just watch. Press it inside. I don't know what to do because it seems like I'm going to start using my phone because I don't even have that much storage on my phone. You know, he doesn't even listen. Like he doesn't listen to anybody. He does what he wants to do. He's a typical toddler. It's like he's so sweet and loving. Then next thing, that toddler spirit just enters into his body and it's like, hey, it's over for us. I don't feel like I don't know what to say because I can't beat him. When the whole thing happened on Saturday, all I did was just cry. I was down throughout that day, and I was kind of okay on Sunday, Monday I was just like, okay. Then today I came back and I was like, oh, I feel like creating content for you guys because I was not going to come and talk about this. I was going to come and talk about like something else. I went to pick it up and I was like, this thing is actually broken because then it dawned on me, like when you're in like the denial stage until you now tell yourself that, okay, this has happened. You realize it. Hey, stages of denial. Realization that my camera is gone without repair. And you people either you people have two choices. Either you save money for me for Christmas to buy the latest one, which is Canon G7X Mark III, or you people that know my husband, or you people can just comment in the comment section. Please buy us new camera for Christmas. I think Mark III, I think it's about $1,500 now. We don't see that kind of money in this economy. Well, Mahama just won the election, so let's see. Maybe it will be better. But I still like benefit of T-Pain, the T-Pain economy. I'm still, I'm still surviving from that because I am Nigerian after all. So I don't know what we're going to do about it. So I just came here to rant and say how I feel about my toddler and say that I'm not having any more kids anytime soon because my husband really wants a boy next. And I'm like, they always say the second bonds are actually more stubborn than the first bonds. How am I supposed to cope with this kind of stubbornness? Me alone with two boys like this. Hey, look at my eyes. I don't know if you can see them clearly, but I have eye bags. I don't sleep. This is worse than the newborn phase. I don't sleep at all. I don't sleep. And I'm waking up early for work. Right now I'm like waking up by like I'm sleeping around like 2 a.m. having to wake up by 5 a.m., 5:30. I'll still get to work, like try to clock in. I get in late and I'm just like explaining to my boss why I'm late and I'm like, what's going on in my life? Is my life going to be filled of explanation? Am I the first to born? Well, my mother said I was like this. My mother told me a story one time where I had just started school. I was a year plus. They dropped me at school. I didn't cry. I was so happy. And less than an hour, they called my mom and she was so scared. And she went to school. Those days it was like the landlines, and she went. When she got there, the teacher was like, your daughter just took everybody's pencils and she started breaking them. Yeah, me, I did that. I was that person, you know. And I don't know if I should say I blame my mom small, because when I used to do all these things, even from like childhood, the little I can remember, and sorry, I think I'm digressing, but just hear me out. The little I can remember, I think when I was little, and also when I was like pre-teens and teens, my mother always say, "What you're doing to me, your child will do times 10, times 100 to you." Hey God, mommy, please, I'm sorry, forgive me. Ah, because no, 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 no. From the pregnancy to the delivery to every single step, the newborn phase, now the toddler phase. It is well. It is well with my soul. And I think talking about this with you guys has kind of made me feel better in a way. Kudos to those women that are just giving birth anyhow. You people must love having children, like, because me, for now, I am just on break. Yes, I'm just going to take my sweet, precious time and just relax, because right now, kids, kids, I don't think it's on the agenda for now, like just for now, So it is well. Yeah. Thank you for watching this rant. I will not always rant. I hope not, because I don't want people to think, you guys to think I'm a problematic person or I'm a troublemaker. But just as it comes, I just have to like point out to you guys. But yeah, it is well. It's your favorite girl, Tiffany Sorge, signing out.